People got fucked up pasts. There's a lot of people that got fucked up pasts. They've done a lot of weird, funky shit. And I'm talking about TikTok right now. Okay? We've beefed with people, and it got really dark and deep and ugly. We did a lot of extra shit that was probably inappropriate and everything that goes along with that, right? But I'm gonna use Nova as an example. Me and Nova, most of us over here at Nova, it was beef. It was beef. Most of my content for a month was like making videos of Nova, okay? We were all going hard in the paint. But you know what Nova did? First of all, she took a step back and she walked away for a long time. But when she came back, she took full accountability. She took full accountability. She recognized exactly what she did. She recognized exactly what the fuck she said. So, at what point do we just like stop dragging people? Okay? If they have enough balls to come on live and they take accountability and they talk to the people they hurt and they acknowledge from A to Z where they fucked up, where they hurt people, why they were hurting people, like, are we promoting change, or are we just still promoting drama and beef? I'm confused. I'm confused. At what point does good change behavior like make a difference? Right? Because that's what we hope for people. That they wake the fuck up and they learn something and maybe they change for the better and start being more positive. So if somebody does that, right? If somebody does that and they go through the steps, somebody that we never even thought would, right? Because we're just using her as an example. At what point do you move the fuck on? At what point do you move forward? At what point? Or at what point do you admit that you use the shit for clicks and views and gifts? At what point? I've seen somebody trying to bring up an old video where Becca joins my panel. This is probably, I don't know, a year and a half ago, maybe. And Becca has Dalton's deceased grandma, as her profile picture when she joins my panel. Okay. The fact that y'all are still trying to eat with that clip, this is how fucking boring and weird you are. Obviously, I knew what the fuck was going on. Okay? Because I was born on a day, but I wasn't born yesterday. Here's the difference. Some people figure out that what they're sitting with doesn't align with them, or they get tired of it, right? Sometimes it's connected to really close friendships, and it's not as easy to just say, fuck you, and walk away, right? Because you can only express yourself to your people so many times, like, hey, like, don't do that. We don't, this isn't what we stand for. This isn't what we do. You go through that so many times until you decide that you walk the fuck away. Okay? You're not eating with a clip. You're not eating with an old ass clip of some shit that I am very aware of what happened, but I no longer sit with because I walked the fuck away. Make it make sense. Explain to me how some old ass shit like that with a group that I don't even sit with, or a person I don't even sit with, is still fucking relevant till this day. Because if that's what the fuck we're gonna do, this whole app is in big trouble. It's in big trouble. It's in real big trouble. You're not eating with that clip. I'm very well aware. You're not eating with the fact that I was sitting with her when she green screened a child. You're not eating with that because she knew exactly how the fuck I felt about that. She even texted my girlfriend understanding that it was a possibility that we were going to walk away, and she was terrified of that. Let her go live and lie, because I'll pull the fucking the text messages. She knew exactly how the fuck we felt about that. Okay? Just like Cherry and them over in Smashes trying to be like, oh, but her girlfriend doxed somebody. Well, listen, bitch. All right? I didn't know that Amber gave somebody's information. I had no fucking idea. Okay? My full everything was doxed on a Reddit. And Becca made the conscious decision that she was going to trip out about it and she wanted to do something about it. I also have those DMs that I was even telling her that the lady that we thought it might be, that I wasn't too sure because it just didn't seem like something she would do, whether we fell out or not. And Amber definitely knows how the fuck I felt about that. And having to find out months later. Yeah. But what's worse, I don't think there's anything worse than a bitch that tries to claim that she's your friend and is a get mad and show your business ass bitch. Okay? And that's what happened. Here's the really big difference that's going to make a difference. She did it one time and she never fucking did it again. She did it one time and she never did it again. And she not only took accountability on live, but before she did that, she called the person herself and talked to her. Okay? The difference in that, Cherry, is that your daughter has done it multiple fucking times. Multiple times, and she doesn't give a fuck to feel bad. Do you understand the difference? Some people learn from their fucking lessons, others do not. So being over in other chats trying to eat with that, I don't like it. It's hypocritical and it's weird, and clearly you got shit backwards, upside down backwards, okay? I'm gonna need you to hurry up and learn the fucking difference, because there's a huge difference. Just like all them little fake pages, right? Because you know what we're not doing? Making like foul ass, fuck ass fake pages of people and addictions and their families and shit. Ain't that right, Nay? Because that's what the fuck you did. We have you caught in 4K being behind that page of me talking about my mother and all other types of shit. The weird part is y'all think that shit's funny. And you fuel it. And you fuel it to keep it going. So, but again, these are the same bitches that like backtrack, right? Right? It's a backtrack, right? Because we were such a victim. We were such a victim of D-bags, right? You were such a victim of D-bags to the point where you tried to make me look bad for playing a video that's public on Reddit, right? I still respected the fact, right, Nay, that I respected what your viewpoint was on that, so I did not play the video, even though it was public, just for, not like, what, a month later, your girlfriend to be interacting with him in a chat? Like, I don't get it. Melanie, the same fucking thing. Melanie is the same thing. It's like a get into fit in ass bitch. It's so weird. Y'all are weird. You stand for nothing. You literally stand for nothing. Zero standards. It's all hate train based. That's it. That's how all you bitches work. That's why Becca would be quiet until it was a live MJ hate train or a behind the scenes MJ hate train, and she just couldn't wait to join. Just couldn't wait to join. It's weird. Nobody fucking cares. Like, it's very plain and clear. Because even if it comes to doing the right thing, right? Even if somebody is wrong, y'all don't correct it. You just run with it. You just run with it because it's part of the narrative. And that's weird as fuck to me. It's so fucking weird to me. You stand for nothing. But yeah, bringing up that old ass shit. It's, yeah. It is in no comparison to the shit y'all still do. That y'all very much still do. Right? In the chats acting like fucking victims all the time. Like, you can't be a victim if you do the same shit to people. That's banter. That doesn't make you a victim. Doesn't make you a victim at all. Ever. Right? Just like you can't be an advocate for something if you sit with somebody who does the very same thing that you advocate against. When to my knowledge, there was never any public accountability. But even if there was, I think you'd really have to get to know somebody to get like deep down into the root of why they would even be comfortable on TikTok Live thinking it was okay to say some shit like that. I don't know. People are doing the most. Same thing with people with charges. How the fuck are you gonna drag somebody else for their charges if you have charges too? Past charges, pending charges, anything. Why are we doing that? Why are you doing that? What business do you have to drag somebody for their past, their present, if you literally like have some of the same shit? What are we doing here? Why are we doing that? Yeah, like nobody gives a fuck about a speeding ticket. Nobody gives a fuck about a seatbelt ticket. Nobody cares about that type of shit. If people have a live platform and they refuse to give truth and transparency and accountability to their viewership, that has nothing to do with us as live creators. If you hit the live button and you have a platform, it is up to you to be transparent with your viewers. And if you choose not to be, then you just have to deal with the consequences when they start finding the shit out, right? This is how it goes all different ways. That's a consequence of not having truth and transparency and accountability with your supporters and your viewership. Because when shit comes out and they ask questions and you refuse to be transparent, don't get pissed off when they decide to walk away if they're not comfortable. You can't say shit. Don't say anything. So it's hypocritical for me. That part is hypocritical to me. You can't have, you can't be clocking other people for the same shit that you have stamped all over your records or your past. I could guarantee that probably 99% of everybody sitting everywhere on this app has made some really shitty decisions in their life. Right? What's that famous saying? You live and you learn? You live and you learn? Like, why are we running around this bitch acting like we all lived perfect lives? Didn't make mistakes, didn't fuck up, didn't break any laws, didn't this, that, or any other thing. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why do we have recovering addicts sitting with people who are making fun of and making posts about addiction? Or somebody currently struggling, potentially. Do you see where that's hypocritical? How are you going to be somebody who cried because you got dragged for months, but then you turn around and you sit with people who are dragging people for months? Everybody. It's a general statement. It's one of those if the fucking shoe fits. Because there's a whole lot of it going on. There's a whole lot of that shit going on. We're policing the wrong shit, y'all. We're policing the wrong shit. And like, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? Is it gonna take somebody losing their life from our side of the FYP? Is that what it's gonna take? What do you benefit from continuing to drag somebody that you don't even fucking sit with? Right? It goes back to the difference between awareness and harassment and bullying. Unless there is mutual combat, this shit shouldn't be dragged on for months. I don't understand that. If there's no mutual combat and somebody's telling you, like, just, I don't want anything to do with it, leave me the fuck alone. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't you doing that? Now, if it's mutual combat, then you're both in agreement, right? And I see a lot of that weird ass shit going on too. Oh, they're bullying and harassing me. But you sit in a panel and you do the same shit. You talk back. You call names back. You threaten to dox back. You green screen back. You do all this shit mutual combat and then want to sit on this bitch and cry that you're being bullied. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You're weird for that. I'm gonna need you to grow the fuck up. Too much hatred on here. I've been thinking of deleting the app. Can get what I need from TikTok or from YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, I've always taken breaks from TikTok, right? I don't do this. I've never done this shit full time. I do like to bring awareness to certain shit. Am I right all the time? No, I'm not. I'm a fucking human. People don't like accountability. At the moment where you're covering something and you realize that there's people that don't want to talk about certain shit, or they don't know what accountability is to fucking begin with, there's no point to continue. There's no point to continue. What is the point? What are you trying to gain from trying to talk to somebody about some shit that they don't care? It's like, what's T? What's T knows exactly what the fuck happened on the app, on Messy Talk, on the 7th. And still has the audacity to jump into my comments and tell somebody to do a flip. After wishing painful, slow unaliving on women and children. It's on my page. You can go check for yourself. It's like we don't learn anything. People, you can set it in front of their face and they still don't give a single fuck. They don't care. Clout. Clout and views. Just like, do you want to explain to me how that lady on Messy Talk was in a panel being cold as fuck and people were gifting her thousands of dollars? Some of the weirdest people that have no morals or standards, no heart, no anything, makes the most money on this bitch. It's not hard to see it in real time. It's really not hard to see it in real time. Because people find it entertaining. People find it entertaining. And that's the scary part. Right? Everybody can agree, people love drama. People love watching drama and beef. Especially when it's not their own drama or beef. Especially if they're not the one on the chopping block. After you're done, can I explain why I came in hot? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. Came in hot where? Where did you come in hot at? Not here. The only way that I'm going to do that is to equally allow Nova to have a box too. So if I can get confirmation that Nova has live access, oh, that is Nova? Look at me. I don't fucking know. Yeah, join up. My bad. Hey, I was just trying to be fair. I thought it was somebody that she was beefing with.
Heather Page, girl.
Listen, bitch, I'm trying.
So no, I came in here hot because I haven't had a chance to talk to Katie because she blocked me, and I've just been finding out stuff that's been going on over there because I'm wondering how the world is cold. Like everybody is over here and like they going on local page and stuff now that they know that me and local got cool again or that we are cordial. And so now it's coming out that Katie, I thought it was because like something happened, but no, what happened was Katie was into it with this drunk lady named Sip O'Clock, and she dry brought me and Kay and everybody up. So my thing was I messaged Katie on the back end and asked her because the girl was sending me, I don't know if y'all have a Discord or something, but the girl was sending me messages from the Discord. And I'm like, I'm not in no Discord. And she like, this is Katie, and isn't this the girl Kay and all that? And I'm like, I hurried up and told Kay, like, bitch, is this y'all Discord? Like, now you sending people personal stuff to these people. I get it, like Katie, I understand that you have been, first of all, you weren't a part of the original crew, but you have heard stories and you've been around while stuff was going on with us. And I do not mind if you, whatever awareness you trying to bring or whatever, if you tell people like Nova is bad or Nova did bad shit before, that shit don't bother me. I don't care. But when you bring up Kay and MJ and Loca and everybody else that I had an issue with, you don't hurt my feelings. You hurt they feelings because then they got to explain to complete strangers they personal business that them people don't know them. They don't know them people. They do not know them from a can of paint. And I could see if it was something where it was like, oh, well, Nova did this, whoopty whoop, and you was like, yeah, Nova is a hoe. She ain't nothing to play with. I understand that. But y'all was into it. You know, Sip be drunk, girl. She drank 5-6 bottles of wine a night. Like, she over there drunk and you telling her everybody business. I don't understand that because I am trying to change. Now, am I for the Lord? Maybe on Thursdays. But I really am trying to change. And so when you do stuff like that, I feel like, especially with the K shit, like I'm about to cry because that's my dog. And when you bring up those situations, we take 10 steps forward and you push us 10 steps back, even if it's not intentional. You may think that it's like blonde hair Barbie doll funny, but some of that stuff is not funny. And even though it's not excusable, if I had a conversation with her, like, can you not do that? I know you trying to say you have like a better moral compass, but you just as messy as the rest of us. You is. The only reason you get excused for it, no offense, is because you got white woman tears and because you blonde hair, blue eye, and everybody don't expect it from you, so they excuse your behavior. But you do the same messy shit too.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I want to say that I didn't block you because of that situation. I did block you recently with the Daily T41 situation because I felt like you were defending her when she said that she hopes someone's kids got bent over and raped. So I blocked you and Loca because it was her panel, and I blocked everyone in the panel who didn't correct her.
Wait,
So I didn't block you for anything that you technically did. I blocked everybody that was in the panel.
is that
So her in this one,
is that the Daily T Phoenix's mod?
Yeah.
her and whoever these people is that get into it, I don't know what they got going on, just like they don't know what we got going over there. So even like the comments that Queen K made about the ICE comments and shit, that's how come I stay out of that, because that's not my business or my place to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? They grown. If they on here making them type of comments to people, I stay up out of it because that's not my place. I know everybody feels like because I used to butt in and be talking too much. That's how I got myself in all that bullshit. So now I stay away from it. I don't put myself in none of their business. If somebody on here saying some disgusting stuff, that is them. That's they shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. I just want to clarify that I didn't block you technically for anything you did. I was just so upset in the moment that I did block everybody involved. Hi, Jabria, I love you. Because I was upset with what she had said because my dog did actually die that day. I'm sorry, unalive that day. So I was already hearing a lot. And then when I heard her say that and no one was like, what the hell? Why would you say that? I was like, okay, I got to be done with this. I can't mentally handle it today. But to go back into what you were just talking about with my messages with with drunk sip o'clock. First of all, that was fucking hilarious.
That's what I heard too, and that's why I said you doxed me, because I did.
I know,
hear
I've never
that
doxed
you
you.
gave our information to Jackie, and Jackie be over there.
Oh, God,
girl,
no.
she do meth. I don't care if you give it to somebody else, girl, but please don't give it to no methamphetamine users because they
I've
are
never talked
crazy.
to Jackie. I've never talked to
She
that
is
woman.
nuts. She's 60, girl, and she old.
No, I've never given your information out to anybody. I don't know your information. I only heard you say your name and your address in Queen K's live the other day.
So if you know me, I don't know if you was around at the time. I always do social experiments because I want to see how nasty people get. So I said a fake address on live to see if she was stupid enough to repeat it, and she did. And she thought she had one up on me, and then she got the address of these white folks, and they called the police on her for sending the police to them. So I was just seeing if she was gonna do it, and of course, because she's so stupid, she did it. You feel me? Like, I wasn't gonna give my real address. I got 2 kids, baby. I'm not crazy. I'm not giving nobody my address. Like, she's crazy as hell, and she drunk all the time. Like, her and Sip O'Clock, girl, they go through 6-7 bottles of wine a night. Like, I'm not getting into it with them.
Yeah, well, I can send you my messages with Jackie. I messaged her one time because there was a live and I was sent the invite and I went in not knowing, and I messaged her and I was like, hey, is it okay if I'm here, or would you like me to leave? And that's the only time I've ever talked to her. And I definitely wouldn't give anyone any of anyone's information to them because they were looking up my mom. So
yeah, and that's why I was confused, because when I left off, I thought you and her wasn't cool with each other. So she was like, yeah, because me and Katie be talking, and Katie told me wop, wop, wop. And I'm like, and you can ask everybody, I'm like, Katie don't even like you. And she got real mad, and she was like, Katie does like me. We're friends. I said, girl, Katie do not like you. She do not fuck with you. And she was over there getting real mad and real irate. And that's why Katie is my friend. You want to see the messages? And that's why I was like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know you and Katie was homegirls again. I was like, but I knew Katie way before I knew any of y'all. I said, so I don't know why she would tell y'all my business. I don't really care because it is prevalent. Just some of the stuff over here, you know, it hurts the girls that's over here. It don't hurt me because I was the one doing the bad shit. Like, so it's not hurting my feelings, it's hurting their feelings. And then we got to double back and explain to random strangers what the fuck went on when we was all friends and homegirls. Like, that's the part that irritated me.
But my thing is I've never talked to her about MJ or Loca or anyone. I just told her what I heard you had said, right? Like, but I've never said anything about MJ or Loca. And the only time I've ever messaged anybody about Loca was when people were going into her live from What's T's live and antagonizing her that night and telling them to stop.
Yeah, because I didn't know how she knew Loca, and everybody saying this because you gave her business, because I was cool with Loca at a time. And I'm like, me and Loca just finally became cordial. Like, so mad because I'm like,
no.
I'm like, Katie couldn't have the decency when I messaged her to have a conversation with me, but she over here talking to you?
When you messaged me, so when you were messaging me, I was blocked from sending messages. I wasn't allowed to send messages out.
Oh, okay, because I sure did call you a hoe to Kate, because I said, oh, that hoe don't want to marry. She don't want to answer my messages. I said, oh, it's up.
No, by the time that I was message banned for a week. So by the time that it happened, I had already talked to Kay. We'd already talked it out. I apologized. I said what I had to say. And so by that time I was like, okay, it's dropped. Like, we're all, like, everything's fine. And yeah.
Yeah, I did call you a hoe, and I did say that your dog was ugly, but it was just out of spite, girl.
Oh my God, I was laughing when you said that.
Yeah, your dog is not ugly, but no, Katie, like I said, I get where you want to, like, say, you know, if you feel like I've done some bad stuff, because I have, and I've said some fucked up shit, but, like, just, you know, just as, you know, can you just do it in a more better way so that it don't affect nobody over here?
Girl,
it's already bad enough.
Anybody who crosses you or does anything at this point, that's on them. That ain't my business.
Yeah, and the thing with Chloe, like I said, her and Jackie,
I don't know who that is.
I haven't heard the live yet, but they said something about doxing my address, so I did. Chloe lives 13 minutes from me. I live on Avondale Boulevard in Van Buren. She lives up there. It's 13-minute drive. So when they did call the police, because the police stopped me off of the freeway, because I had my little cousin and his scat pack girl, we was going over there to fuck her ass up, and the police called us and said, don't do it. So I said, okay. So I said, okay.
Huh? The police had to tell you that?
Yeah, girl, they caught me on the freeway, girl. They had the people chasing me, girl. And they said, no, is you okay, girl? They had me do a sobriety test. Jackie's drunk ass told them I was drunk. I said, no, baby, she's drunk. I said, I'm perfectly coherent. I said, I'm going over there to fuck Chloe up. And they said, no, Miss Hunter, you can't do that. I said, yes, I can. I said, either y'all gonna just take me to jail or either I'm gonna get off of this freeway after y'all get off and I'm still going over there to fucking her up. And then he was like, no, we gonna follow you back to your home so we can just de-escalate the situation. But I was going over there to fuck Chloe up if she doxed me. Because I don't think that's right. Because we already seen what that got like doing and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though
I'm not friends with any of them. I don't talk to any of them.
yeah, well, the only reason you came up is because Sip said you was her homegirl, and I said you wasn't, because I said you don't even dislike her. And
Yeah,
then
I
I said that she want to be you because her T-page is sucky, and everybody keep making those pages of her drinking that wine and that Hennessy and stuff.
I saw that.
Yes. So she got mad because she said, I don't want to be Katie Nova. I don't want to be. Yeah, you do. Katie is cute. It's her. And you're that's not.
Yeah,
And your sweater is dirty, and you
Sweater's
stole that woman's husband. So you do want to be Katie, and I hope Katie stole your husband to get you back.
Nova.
But she just got mad at me for that. So I'm sorry that I did called you a hoe and said your dog was ugly.
No, that's
they
fine.
told me that you was selling my business and everybody else's
No.
business. And I was like, why would Katie do that?
No, I mean, I did say that you said this and this in the past, so to be careful, I did say those things, but I've never given anyone your name, I don't know your address. I do know your name because you said it the other day.
I did because they keep on mispronouncing it. My name is Matrika. Like, girl, get it right. It's a warrior, girl. It's a Hindu name. It's a warrior princess, and she used to eat men. I'm very proud of my name. It's ghetto, but it's cute. You're not doing nothing to hurt my feelings because you say my name. You should be worried about just drinking too much of your liver collapsing.
Oh my God, Nova.
You should be worried about the fact that you stole that woman's husband, and you see Brene on here got sued for $1 million for stealing that woman's husband, and she could take you to court for that because you just ruined their marriage. It's a lot of stuff people should be worried about, and not me.
That is true. I give you that.
So that's all I told her. And like I said, I wasn't even talking shit about you. I just said you didn't like her because I don't think you do like her. I think you young and turn and pretty, and I think that she's a weirdo. What do y'all have in common? She had a raccoon in her wall. What type of shit is going on?
What?
Yeah, girl, you didn't see it on live. It was a raccoon in her wall, and she was crying and stuff, and it was crying, and she didn't know how to get it on her wall. Y'all don't have nothing in common, so I don't care. But like I said, just if you could just be a little, lighthearted with that's the stuff. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, I already felt bad enough for what I did say.
Yeah, and that's the only thing, because Kay that's my dog, that's my girl, and like I don't want her feelings hurt. I already hurted her feelings. You know what I mean. I already hurted her feelings enough that I'm really trying to make it. I'll never be able to make it up to her, but I'm at least trying to like make up for the stuff that I said. That I don't want her continuously having to get on her and explain herself, especially to that drunk hoe. So that's all I.
I would never want to do that to her either. So I do. Again, I apologize if she's here. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I'm glad we talked, Nova. I will unblock you, but like I said, I didn't block you because of anything regarding with I don't want to call her the drunk hoe, but that's what you keep calling her. I didn't block you with anything because of that. I was just really upset that day because, like I said, my dog had just passed away that night. So when I heard that girl say that and nobody attacked her, and I wanted to, but then I felt attacked, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it go and let everyone take a break.
Yeah, and I get it. That's why I said and that's why I tried to explain myself, even with Queen K saying that stuff about ice with people. I'm biracial, but I can't control a grown woman's political views or how they feel about those situations. All I can do is not sit with them if I don't agree with them. That's all I can do. I can't Kimberly, the raccoon is dead, girl. She was in there drinking. She was in there drinking all them hours, and she was on live, and she was telling people how do I do this? How do I? And the raccoon was like, and it was crying in the wall, girl, and it died.
Not the sound effects. Are you at the Starbucks?
Yeah, because I got finals on Monday.
I could tell. I could hear it.
And because every time when I come over here and I bring taco, they give me free coffee. So.
Oh my God.
Using the system.
Period, as you should. Okay. Well, I'm glad we talked. But I'm stuck. Like, I can't use the chat or anything. So can you please drop me?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
MJ, and I'm sorry that I always use your live to be messy, but your room is the only one where all the hoes ain't unblocked. I could catch them in here when they be talking that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you guys got to like at least talk about it, get the truth out.
Period. Did you tell everybody about me, you, and Amber's late night at the cabin? Anyways, I gotta go, y'all. Bye.
Whew. Now, why would Daily T say all that? What? This app is too much sometimes. Does Daily T sit with, what's T? I need a drink and I don't even drink, period. And of course, What's T's live. Is What's T ever not live? Ever? Her frontal lobe is not developed yet, so she just be saying stuff. On both pages is crazy. I wonder if they'd co-host. Cause what the fuck are you wishing slow and painful anything on children for? Or anybody for that matter, but the kids part really took me out on that one. And Daily T, you hope kids get bent over and what? Is that a thing? Does anyone have a clip of that? Does anyone have a clip of that? Because that's fucking crazy. That's actually crazy.
Howdy.
Hey!
So it's been brought to my attention through Discord that this lovely account decided to come in here and they are blocked. Whoever decided to try to make an account with my brother, you're not doing your big one. Stop trying to follow me. So we have that. So thank you to whoever blocked them. I appreciate that. Yeah. So apparently I'm just being followed everywhere I go. So yeah, there's that. But
You
it's
don't
blocked.
even fuck
So
with anyone. Why? Why?
I don't know. It's the same thing that they did with KDOT too. So I don't know. But it's weird because those accounts were made on the same day. And it was my brother's full government name, which I don't know him because I was not a thought in my parents' mind when he was born. He was born in 76. I was born in 80. So there's that. So yeah. Thank you, whoever blocked them. I appreciate it. So that's all I needed to say.
Period.
Toodles.
Bye. Do you have to follow somebody in order to co-host? Tell them to come over here and get a box. So I got questions. I got questions. And then you're in my comments telling my people to jump. So my question would be, what context is needed, right? Because that's you wanted me to get context. What context could possibly be necessary for what you said? Do we not like understand what taking the high road means? Or emotional intelligence, being able to control yourself, especially as a grown-ass man. Thank you for the heart, me, Des. Somebody tell that goofball to come get a fucking box, please. Yeah, he does weird shit for sure. He definitely does weird shit. Yep. Yes, Tina. That is the one that gave Loca's mother an ultimatum that she either come over there and get a box in order for him to remove the shit from YouTube. The same person that hosted her crash out with her showing her child while Phoenix... Yeah, this is the same guy. And was blocking us. Yeah. We weren't allowed in the panel. You know, the people that know her and the people that actually were attempting to grab a box that were trying to help all got muted and blocked. You have a clip of Daily Tea, by the way.
But your child is crying in the background while you're drowning yourself in alcohol every day. Like, what? You thought...
Wait, were they streaming Jabria?
that you bringing up me saying that to a child was gonna do something. Honey,
Guys,
I can stand on anything I said. I 100%, yes I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget, the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord. In a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go... Like, what? You thought that you bringing up me saying that to a child was going to do something. Honey,
Guys,
I can stand on anything I said. I 100%, yes I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget, the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord. In a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go...
Wait, isn't Daily T one of her mods? What the fuck? Yo. What is going on this app? Oh, she's not anymore? Not anymore? Oh. What the fuck? Why do y'all make weird ass fake pages? Why don't you just show up on your main and say it with your chest? What you scared of? And still making more pages to try to come in here. And that girl ain't been bothering nobody. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Somebody that had to have made a fake account put money on the account to be able to gift.
You bitches are fucking weird. First of all, that's my older sister. She doesn't have autism, nothing like that. And you bitches are really pussy because I know exactly where you got that picture from. Her Instagram, my little sister is on there too. So you bitches are really scary because you knew if you put my little sister on that profile, you bitches would really not like what I would do. You're weird. Who the fuck has time to make profile pictures like that? The fuck?
And recharge the account to try to gift to be seen.
Wait, what?
They were gifting.
They were gifting you?
That's how I noticed the page. They were gifting.
Yeah, I got 3 sisters. I got 2 older, 1 younger. They made my older sister the profile. Y'all are just mad that my family looks good. Please. Get like me, bitch. Like, y'all are really fucking weird. Dead ass. The fuck? You really had to go find my sister on Instagram to get that picture is really wild to me. And the fact that I haven't even been around or done nothing for like what? A month maybe? Yeah. And you bitches are still like, what? You're weird as fuck. And I think that your scary ass should really pop up and say who the fuck it was.
Oh, they never do that. They never show up on a main and take
Tata.
responsibility.
They fucking found my sister, my oldest sister. They put her on a profile that says Neha's autistic sister or something like that. And we're gifting MJ. And I didn't find out till right now. You're so scary though. Y'all didn't pick my little sister because she's on my sister's Instagram. You're scary. You didn't put her children on there. You're scary because you know what would happen. Like, y'all are dead ass scary. Literally bothering me and mines for what? And I haven't been bothering none of y'all. Come in on your main and talk to me. Fuck. Trying to disturb my peace and I haven't even been around for a month.
That's what they love to do. And somehow,
Like, hello, MJ. I've been so fucking quiet going through my own shit. And you bitches are weird. Leave me alone. Leave my sister alone. Are y'all mad that my sister looks better than you? That you have to say that she has autism when she doesn't? Like, I don't understand. I don't even understand why that was said. That's weird. But when you bitches are not scared anymore, let me know. Come here, and I'll grab a fucking box. Okay? I love you, MJ. Bye.
Oh, man.
But your child is crying in the background while you're drowning yourself in alcohol every day. Like, what? You thought that you bringing up me saying that to a child was gonna do something. Honey,
Guys,
I can stand
double tap.
I can stand on anything I said. I 100%, yes, I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord in a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go...
Create a ticket to talk to her is crazy. Did you all go tell this fucking weirdo to come grab a box? Oh, that's cute. Thank you. She thinks she's her, apparently. Daisy was bullying Mandy so bad. Who are those people? See, I'm around, but a lot of these people I don't know. There's just so much going on the app. Unsolicited tea. You want me to like jump in the screen? Thank you. What's tea? Let's fucking go! Hello? Come on. Daily tea for that matter too, because why? What do the kids got to do with it? Why would you wish that on a child? Unaliving or grape. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, he can co-host with his weird self. Let me see something. Can I search it up? Search. Damn, it won't let me invite. He told me to start to take the other day, all because I didn't want to be in a panel with him. Well, clearly he doesn't know a fucking thing about control if he has enough, whatever you want to call it, to say some shit like that. What's T versus D-bag? Oh, man! How would you figure out who wins that if both want to be victims so bad, though? How would you figure that out? How would we figure out who would win that? Yeah, monetizing off of people's trauma is insane. Like I said, what's it gonna take? Someone else to take their own life? Y'all already know that the FBI and investigations are all over that shit, and you still find somewhere within yourself to say shit like that to people, to post shit like that, to do shit like that, thinking that there's not ever gonna be consequences. Make it make sense. How deep and dark do you have to be to say this shit with confidence? No moral compass, zero emotional control whatsoever. That doesn't make sense to me. Makes no sense to me at all. None. And then think you're justified by asking me for context. There's no context to that. There's no context that would excuse that. I don't give a fuck. It's you make a conscious decision to either take the high road or to match energy or to dry post. You make that conscious decision. You are a grown ass fucking man. even if I'm bantering with somebody or going back and forth, there's no way that I'm going to consciously make the decision to type some shit like that out to somebody. So oh yeah, we know What's Tea lives on live. Multiple pages. I don't know where people find the fucking time. I don't know where people find the time. I truly don't. In Daily Tea, you're just as bad. What you said, that's just as fucking bad, if not worse. That's fucking horrible. That's fucking horrible what you said. And you stand on it. And you repeated it. Because you're angry and upset and mad? Grown adults, by the way. Grown adults. Yeah. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Another one that needs to be greenlit. Yeah. All day. Yup. For sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then used a whole nother page to comment where he's telling my people to jump. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yup. Thank you for the heart, me. Why aren't you showing up? What's tea? Am I not a vulnerable female? Is that why you won't show up? Because you might actually have to speak with some sense. Is that your MO? What's tea? Vulnerable females? Is that what it is? Monetizing off people's trauma, creating more trauma to monetize off. Is that what we're doing? Is that what this app was made for? You goofy fucking goober. I think the scariest part of it all is y'all really literally just don't give a fuck if people take their life. And what's tea? How many fucking times do you have to be told that I'm a female? So you purposely trying to misgender me is also weird as fuck. That's really weird. You were told the first time you were in my live when you were extorting somebody's mental health crisis on your live for clicks and views and monetization. You were corrected then, so you know what the fuck it is. You know exactly what it is, right? What you so scared for? What you so scared for? What you scared for? What you so scared for? Someone has a picture of on his panel of Rissa. Who's in his panel with a picture of Rissa? Like our Rissa?
Okay, so Rissa already knows about that. That's why Rissa changed her profile picture to a Big Mac with that person's photo on it. So Rissa's already well aware that her photo's up in the panels. So when you see Rissa, she's a Big Mac. She said she'll take hers down when they take that one down. So there's the tea on that one for you.
Oh, heavens. Who is that person? Y'all are beefing with people I don't even know. That's crazy. Who that we know sits with what's tea? and cosigns the shit. You went in for 30 seconds. Oh, is that bad? Who the fuck is blaming on Barney? Who's blaming on Barney? That's funny. I sent an invitation. That's my bad. Panel's open if anyone wants a box. I don't understand why you won't show up over here. What's T? I remember who you are now. Way to go!
You said my name, so I showed up.
We see Barney and we get PTSD instantly.
You get PTSD. That's my name.
We're gonna need you to legally change your name, sir. Janny, get it figured out, Janny.
All right.
It's her name too.
No, don't do Janny like that.
That's right.
Don't make me get Bruja.
Sissy, come get him. Sissy, come get him.
I gave her the best gift of all many years ago. The gift of Barney.
Keep it PG-13. Keep it PG-13.
I gave her the gift of Barney.
And here we go. Here we go, y'all.
Listen, I've been cleaning since Monday. Everyone needs to cut their crap, or else I'm cursing everybody. Hexes on all of y'all. Freezers, lemon curses, putting you under the pot. I'm tired. Okay? Okay?
How much does something like that run? Because I got a couple names.
I mean, if you're serious, probably about 150.
Depending on the person, it could come across free because it's just a burn.
Listen, you piss me off long enough, I'll curse the whole bloodline, but let's not go there. All I'm saying is my methods have proven to work, and I will not elaborate any further. Goodbye.
You know what? Let me get to the bank real quick.
All right. You have fun now. Okay.
All right. I got to get to a doctor's appointment. See ya.
Good luck. Hope everything's good.
It's the VA. It's never good with them.
Oh, Tammy, listen, MJ is about to fully retire and about to full-time be Tammy because I can't with this shit. I can't with it. It's insane to me. When people are literally losing their life and people just still take it as a joke, and yeah, I struggle with that. It's deep, it's dark, and it's empty, and it's, Oh, Well, fuck you too, Katie. Goddamn. Sheesh. Rude. Yeah, no, facts. And it's weird. It's weird. It's so odd to me. And what's even more odd to me is these people actually make money. Like, there's people that actually pay them. They're so fucked up in the head that they gift them. They pay them to be this way. And that's crazy as fuck to me. So crazy to me. And that he won't get a box. What you running from? You want to call me he so bad, but you know that I'm not a vulnerable female and I'm probably going to jump in that ass. And so you avoid. And you want people to come over there, but here's the thing. You get a panel full of people and you're not going to let anybody talk. You're not going to let anybody talk. Hey, friends. That's the thing. You already don't give a fuck, right? Because for you to say some shit like this tells us that you don't give a fuck. That you don't care.
MJ, what's key is vile and sick in the head, literally.
Oh, well, clearly, yeah.
And not only that, but they threatened to take your page. I've had it with this kid. Hold on, I'll come back up. Hold on.
I bet I could take your page first, sir. Right? And if I can't go through TikTok to take your page, I'm sure law enforcement could definitely take your page. Yeah. Law enforcement definitely would take your page. It is a thing for the courts to deem you a danger and remove all of your social media access. You do know that, right? Like, you will be banned from social media permanently. It'll be a violation if you even try to create a page. You do know that, right? And you do know that things like this definitely comes with charges. Mm-hmm. He did what? Put a child's resting place up and was laughing about it? Oh, wow. So, is it like, is it because y'all see, like, the really vile people monetizing that you just follow suit? Like, what in your life made you so deep and dark and careless? You just fall into the clout trains? The hate trains? You just fall into that? Not a care in the world? Don't care whether people live or unalive? You just don't care? Are you bullied in real life? Is that it? So you think that the solution is to be behind a screen and a keyboard, just harming people? Monetizing off of trauma? Is that what you're doing? Go greenlight that kid's page. Go greenlight all of them. Go greenlight both of the pages he's live. Means saving a life, then maybe that's the direction everybody should start heading in. Instead of this weird TikTok banter, and everybody thinks it's a fucking joke until it's too late, right? Yeah. Because this shit's not a joke. Have we learned nothing in the last 2 weeks? Have we learned nothing? No? No? And I can tell you that right now, above and beyond any other time in TikTok history, the shit will be taken serious, right? Because this app and the bullying and harassment is definitely under an active investigation. Yeah. So it will be seen and it will be heard, as it should be. Because like I said, what's it going to take? Somebody unaliving from our side of the app? Right? And are you going to act like those other fucking goofballs who still think it's funny? Who still think it's a joke? Who are still treating it as such? Because they don't care?
Hey, I'm probably going to regret this. You know what? No, I won't, because you can't use anything that I've gone through against me. Those of you who are close with me know that I had a sister who committed. She was clean. She had relapsed. And one of my family members told her that she would always be a worthless junkie. That's all it took. That's all it took. You never know what someone is going through. And I know we all like to get up here and chat shit and cut ass. But that one mean word could push that person over the edge. And I haven't had my sister with me for 15 years now. Every day I think about her. Every day. So I just want to come up here and just say, please be kind. Please be gentle with others and yourself, because you don't know what people are going through, and you don't know that that one thing could absolutely push them over the edge. And that's all I wanted to say, because I just felt like somebody needed to hear that right now, because I experienced that. And she was tough. She was a tough cookie, but she was just vulnerable. And that one thing hit her, and she took her life. So please be kind. That's all I gotta say.
Period. Love you, Bruja.
Love you too, girl.
And it's so very true. A lot of people fight battles that they don't even talk about. You know? A lot of people, most people fight battles that they don't even talk about. And that's why that situation that happened on the 7th is very traumatizing for a lot of people. And that's why I said we need to stop policing everybody's reaction on that same thing, right? Because everybody's going to handle it differently. Some people it's direct. Some people it's close to direct. I can list 2 handfuls of people that have lost somebody from something like that. And the fact that y'all know that and you still find it somewhere in that gut of yours to type some shit like this out, it makes no sense to me. It tells me that you don't care about people and you don't care about life. And that's weird to me. You're dangerous. It's very dangerous. You are a dangerous person to have on a public platform that children very much roam. And probably watch y'all do and say the shit that you sit on the platforms and do and say. And it's weird. It's really weird to me. Soulless. Yeah, I know, Lori. We're gonna try to make that happen. And he's not the only one. He's not the only one. Maybe that's the mission. We start seeing this shit going down on live. You're not only mass reporting, but you're clipping and you're sending it to TikTok. And if you happen to know where the people live, just start sending it to their police departments. Start sending it to their local PD. Maybe that's where the movement starts. Sociopaths, yeah. Tatiana, assuming under a fake page because you don't have a profile pic, why don't you let him know what's green screened? Why don't you let him know what's green screened? Or what was green screened? I think probably one of the scariest things I've seen in the last week and a half is the fact that people know they're under investigation and they still don't give a fuck. You know how scary that is? Like you are literally being told that the FBI is investigating you and your participation, and you still sit on TikTok live doing the same exact thing you did prior to the event happening. Not a care in the world. Not a single care in the world. Not a single fucking care in the world. That's crazy to me. Absolutely insane to me. Like, are people so dark that even if you did get charged, would you stop then? I feel like the answer is no. And that's really scary. That's really scary. Not the Kimmy Gibbler. Oh. Maybe that's what y'all are lacking. Maybe you need to go watch the good old school TV shows. Some Little House on the Prairie and restore some fucking faith in humanity in this bitch. Because this is just crazy. Absolutely insane. For What's T's viewers and supporters, if you're sitting in here, why do you sit with somebody like that? Why would you sit with somebody who wishes slow and painful unaliving on women and children? What does he do that you love so much and that you find so entertaining that you will sit and support somebody like that? Gift. Condone the behavior. For what? Tell me why. Explain to me why. And Daily T, for that matter, too. Because what you wished on someone's child, let me run that back real quick, is just as fucking disgusting and diabolical. Are you that emotionally immature that you get mad and that's the first fucking thing that you can think to clap back with?
But your child is crying in the background while you're drowning yourself in alcohol every day. Like, what? You thought that you bringing up me saying that to a child was gonna do something. Honey,
Guys, double tap.
I can stand on anything I said. I 100%, yes, I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord in a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go...
I heard him 10 minutes ago say to push someone off a bridge too, by the way. What? I mean, I'm not shocked because he's in my comments on that post I made telling people to do the same thing. Do any bigger creators sit with this goofball? Ginger, Phoenix, and Perk. Well, Phoenix doesn't shock me. I've been calling her a bully since she started her fucking platform. She's been harmful. Even when she was a part-time, whatever the fuck you want to call it, T-Page, what she would do to people is harmful. And then it was the hypocrisy of doubling back. Like after she called Stella a pedophile. And then doubled back to being business partners type of shit. Very harmful. I've been clocking that for years. Literally years. As a matter of fact, at one point I told her that she was going to be the reason that somebody unalived if she didn't fucking stop. And she has caused a couple of people to end up in a hospital because of it. So, I mean, there's that. So I'm not shocked with that. But like I said, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? Somebody from this side of the FYP? Y'all facing your own charges? He takes credit for Ginger and Fee talking again? Jesus fucking Christ. The only way it's bullying is if it's not banter, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If somebody does something to you and you do something back, it's banter. It doesn't mean that it doesn't weigh on people's mental, right? And that's where it's so hard to figure out where to draw the line, because some people do it and they're mentally at like the lowest point, but they feel like they need to do something back to protect themselves. And when people aren't transparent and don't feel comfortable enough to talk, where do you draw that line? It's so hard to draw that line.
Hey.
Hey.
So who is that one guy that sits with Wingo? Besides What's Tea? There's a dude that sits with Wingo. Sorry if it's loud. There's kids outside playing. And he does the craziest things, and everybody thinks he's a jit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense. A minor. No, it's not Perk. It's somebody else. He doesn't put his name on there. Like, I forgot. I'll have to look. But this is in regards to Perk's child. And What's Tea was in the panel. Lil C. There you go. It's Lil C. Yeah. Pretty sure is a minor. I literally heard Lil C tell Perk that he was going to, like, I forgot if it was SMACK his minor child or do something else with his minor child. And What's Tea was in that box and said nothing.
Yeah, and Wingo's just as bad. I have clips of him on Favorited with Pretty Boy waving pew-pews around, and Wingo telling Pretty Boy that he was gonna smack his sister with his DICK.
Yes. Yeah, he said that, and he said something about Perk's, baby, and stuff like that. So, and I definitely just heard him, another dude, he's in the panel right now, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna go meet up with this guy. What do you think it would be like if I went up to meet up with this guy and told him to do whatever? He'll do whatever I say, whatever. And What's Tea was like, well, if you do, then you're about 30 minutes away from that bridge. Just go ahead and drive to that bridge, and So, I don't know why the fuck everybody thinks these unaliving and fucking, like, these comments are fucking funny. If you're just that miserable in your fucking life to where you want to make people feel that way, I'll never understand it. But I wanted to say that real quick because I thought it was crazy. What's Tea? You're a bitch. That's what I feel like, honestly. So, but anyways, I'm gonna drop down. Wait. I guess when they say birds of a feather flock together, it's a true statement. I don't know what that means. Who are you referring to?
Yeah, I requested them to get a box.
They're not gonna get a box.
Oh, they never do. They never do.
It's called forgiveness and compassion and accountability. That's really non-existent with a lot of people that I'm noticing here lately, and I don't understand how.
No, man in spectacles, I told you to get a box. How long, if somebody, let me ask you this, spectacles, if somebody takes accountability and talks about all the horrible shit that they did, they take accountability for it and they admit their wrongs, like how long should they be dragged? How often should we keep talking about it? Or can we honor the fact that people are trying to change and trying to be positive and trying to be different? Right?
Damn, do you have something to do with Nova or something? Like, you got some bad blood there with Nova or something?
Never said drag them. I said it's funny how many of you guys hated her, but now kiss her ass. Can you explain? Can you get a box? Can you get a box? What's your definition of kissing booty? Explain what your definition of kissing booty is, or if you mean the same thing by just being cordial. Like there doesn't need to be continuous beef there. Like what? Why can't you get a box?
Coming up and having a conversation would be so much easier and better in the long run for everybody. I feel like even for you, because it seems like you have some questions, and that's okay. Like, I feel like people can ask questions, but maybe not assume, right? Like, can we just grab a box?
Because it's probably one of them. That's why they don't get a box, because they'd have to speak, and we know exactly who their voice is. So, or just don't be scary and come on your main. I don't even care who you are. Just come on your main and grab a box if you want to talk about it. Maybe I can explain it to you in a way that you'll understand. It's pretty simple. Why hide? Why hide behind fake pages? I don't understand that shit. Show up on your main. You can be anybody. I don't care who you are. Show up on a backup if you're blocked. It starts with conversations. That's part of the problem. Most of y'all worry about what everybody else does all the fucking time. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of having to worry all day, every day about how everybody else is handling people in their own way, the way that they seem fit? Aren't you tired? Isn't that exhausting? Holding hate all the time, isn't that exhausting for you?
I'm gonna say one more thing and then I'm gonna drop. I just feel like enough is enough, and whenever hopefully that nothing like this happens again. I know that most of you just don't give a fuck and you don't care if somebody does do that to themselves, but you will care whenever you get fucking charged for it, bitch. And it's getting really fucking tiring having to hear that people are in a certain state of mind because certain other individuals don't know how to compose themselves and shouldn't even be roaming freely. I don't believe. I'm getting really fucking sick of you bitches. Y'all are literally peon assholes, and you hide behind a fucking screen and sit here and push all of your miserability out onto everybody else. And it's really fucking sad. You have a sad fucking life. You need to get it together. I'm gonna drop.
Oh, misery loves company. I've been saying that, Starbies. It's different. Like, awareness is different than bullying and harassment. Like, if you cover something, cover it and then drop it. Like, if I talk about something, I talk about it, and then if we can't have a productive conversation that ends with resolution, typically I just drop the shit. No, I just see people that say they wanted. I'm gonna need you to get a box. Here, let me mute you until you get a box. I'm not gonna keep reading you typing. I offered you a box. You can get a box, or you can take it somewhere else. It's simple. Just get a box. I don't care who you are. So are you saying you'd rather have people continue to fight and risk the loss of life versus coming up with a solution and people taking accountability? Why are you so bothered, Spectacles, about accountability and people taking accountability and how people that she affected handle how she affected them? What does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with you? Why are you holding on to shit and commenting on shit that didn't even affect you, probably? Trying to police other people and say how they should handle something that affected them. What's up, Uni?
Just wanted to change the topic for a minute and just remind everybody in here that Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my battle. I'd love to see you all there tapping my face. Just wanted to come up and remind everybody, since it is Friday and it's on Sunday. That's all I wanted to come say, because I love my supporters like no other. I just needed a topic change for a second, okay?
Period.
Okay, I'm going down to the comments.
Spectacles, do you want to get a box and answer my questions? You want to get a box and answer my questions? I really need to know why you're so invested in how people handle situations with people that they've gone through shit with. What's that got to do with you? What's that got to do with you at all? You gonna get a box or no? Which one of them are you? Which one of them are you? Don't be scared. Just grab a box. It's super easy to talk over here. No? Didn't think so. Y'all gotta stop being strictly chat warriors. It's weird. Got a lot to say, but you'd rather type for half of the day than just get in a box and say what you mean and mean what you say. You know? I'm gonna get off here. I got some shit I gotta go do. It's been fun. Hopefully people find some emotional intelligence and learn how to take the high road, because this shit, it's scary, to be honest. It's scary how much people don't take it serious. It's scary how much people don't care. It's scary how much people can't tell the difference in certain things. The hypocrisy is at an all-time high. And the shit that people will do for clicks and views and monetization is apparently to them worth a life. And that's, I don't know. I don't even like this app anymore, to be honest. Definitely not fun anymore. It's dangerous. All right, I'm out.
Matter. Hello?
But if anyone does need help or assistance, Miss Asha, I will put those services in the chat as well. I just want to spread that awareness. No one should be battling their demons alone. We all need support during our